Good morning, YouTube. Sorry for my lack of videos recently. I've been busy at work and just don't seem to find the time I used to have. Well, I've got a variety of bits and pieces today for you. What we have here in front of you is a Mac Rome drill bit holder. I got this in an auction of a box of bits. There was one or two items in the box that I'd spotted which I was interested in. I didn't realise this was going to be included in it. It was buried underneath all the other junk, and excuse me, I'm still getting over that flu bug that was going around at Christmas and New Year. So this was buried in the box of bits, and I basically ignored it for a while. I don't think these round drill bit holders are particularly efficient in that they take up a lot of shelf space, but I've had an idea. I'm not sure what this is made of. It's a sort of maybe a cast zinc alloy. I don't know. It's an odd material. It's got a bit of weight to it. I think it might be zinc or something along that lines. I was wondering if it would take a polish, and it sort of does. Yeah, you can just about make me out there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a thorough clean, and then I'm going to mount it on a round bit of wood. Okay, pardon the mess. So it's going to be mounted on a round bit of wood, and that bit of wood in itself will be mounted through a small bearing on a second piece of wood, so that it can rotate. Okay, and that will mean you'll be able to get to drills easier. You can just turn it around until you find the drill you want and select it. So that's my idea for that. Right. I'm trying to get projects completed that have been lying in bits since a while to make space for, well, yet more projects, of course. So I'm currently in the middle of stripping the last of the paint off of this old sole of a plane. I got some more tools the other day, which included this small hammer. It's not particularly in great shape. The handle's quite badly chipped in places, but I gave it it was really rusty, so I gave it a sanding. It'll get the most of the rust off it. I'll do a little bit more work to that yet. I've given the handle an oil. Well, I rubbed it all down with sandpaper first, coarse and then fine, and I rounded off the sharpest, all the edges. So that's just a sort of rough little hammer for odd jobs. Still haven't finished this bloody vise yet. What else is there? Oops, there was something else. No, what was it? There's been 2 or 3 little projects on the go. I got this hand drill. Now it's completely seized. I don't know what's up with it. It's missing parts. The chuck's missing, the handle's missing, and the gear wheel doesn't rotate at all. So I'm going to try and strip that and see what's wrong with that, and maybe fix it up. Might just bend that one. I got a little zip plane. It's a tiny little thing. Hold on, I'll just grab it. 1 second. Okay, well, I'm back. This here is the zip plane I was referring to. As you can see, it's tiny. You know, it's very petite. Made in England. Patent pending. Zip. Now, I spotted this in the auction for the box of bits and pieces, and I was initially disappointed with it because when I got it home, there was no nut on the clamp here. Inside it there was just a razor blade. You can just see that there. Now this is like an actual old-fashioned type razor blade. Right, hold on folks, I'll just have to use both hands here for a moment to get this undone. Oh Christ, there we go. Now the cast part of the body and this retaining plate I'm removing now were all covered in a sort of thin covering of metallic blue paint, but it was very thin, it was all flaking off, and it wasn't doing anything to really enhance the appearance of the bit or the item. So I've taken it all off and I'm just going to leave it as is, I think. So there we go, an old razor blade, heavy duty blade. We've got 3-4 written on that side and 1-2, so maybe you'd have 4 uses out of this blade. I've never used razor blades like this before, so I'm unsure. Now when I got this, I didn't think that this was the correct part, okay? But it turns out it is. This isn't actually a wood plane, it's for paring leather. I didn't appreciate that when I spotted it. I thought it was a little wood plane. And it would have a proper heavy duty high speed steel blade in here. But that's not its purpose. It's for, I think it was initially intended for people that they repaired leather bound books, so they could pare leather off and make a thin strips of leather for inlaying on the cover. That's my impression anyway. But I think the model making fraternity, they are using it for using cutting balsa wood and whatnot. Now this nut wasn't original. There was a leather washer on there just to hold this in place, but it dried out and it wasn't tight or anything. I think originally there was a butterfly wing nut here, and I've got a M5 wing nut ordered up so that I can replace it, this nut with a wing nut. And I've got some new razor blades coming home which hopefully will suffice. I believe some people use Stanley blades that they then grind and cut to size, which are more heavy duty and last longer, so I might have to explore that in the future. But for now, there is still a sharp edge on that. I tried a bit of wood with it the other day, and it takes very, very fine light cuts. It doesn't take much at all, but yeah, you can feel that blade there, and that's quite sharp still. So yeah, I think that's about 10 minutes already, is it? Yeah, coming up for it. I'm going to be working on this, I think, and this. These are my next 2 items on my list to complete. Still haven't finished the Amiga. The Amiga's kind of ground to a halt. Got bored with it, lost interest, but I'll get back to it at some point. The weather's starting to improve outside now. It's the 4th of February, Sunday, 10 o'clock, and I'd really rather be outside doing bits and pieces. So yeah, I think I'll leave it at that for now until next time. Apologies for the bomb site, which is my kitchen. And yeah, be happy and stay safe. Bye for now.